guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video, we are going to be doing an inventory on my skincare products. If you missed it, I will link it above. I just recently did an inventory on all of my makeup, and in that video I asked you guys if you wanted to see my skincare inventory as well. A lot of you said yes, and I thought it would be a good idea for me to go ahead and do it, just because I am, as you know, going on a low buy for this year, and I think part of that journey, whether you're doing a low buy or a no buy, I think it's important to know what you already have. That way, as you're making any decisions of what purchases you might need to be making, you are aware of what you already have. I think that's just an important thing. Whether actually you're on a no buy or a low buy or whatever, it's good to know what you already own, because otherwise you end up buying things you don't actually need, and that's how you get way too much stuff. Oh, by the way, excuse the mess next to me. I'm about to film my monthly haul as well, so I've got a bunch of stuff sitting next to me. But for skincare inventory, so what I did is I gathered up my skincare because I keep it stored in so many different places. It was important for me to kind of gather it up KonMari style and just kind of lay it out in a pile on the floor. So I keep some skincare here next to my bed for my nighttime skincare routine. I like doing it when I get into bed, and I'll have a YouTube video playing usually, and it's kind of a nice unwinding and relaxing ritual for me at night. I find that when I don't have it here, I forget to use it. So it's been really handy having it separate and next to my bed. And then I have my AM skincare routine in my drawer for my everyday makeup. So when I sit down to do my makeup, I first apply all my skincare. And again, I found when I put the things where I use them, or where it is that I would need it, I find that I use it more regularly. So that's where I do that. And then I have a drawer in my Alex 9 drawers. Actually, I have 2 drawers for skincare, for like backup skincare. And then I have, of course, a ton of skincare in my bathroom. So all of my multi-use masks and face cleansers and toners and things like that that I would use near a sink basically are stored in my bathroom. So because of that, I do have my skincare kind of spread out. It's kind of easy to lose track of what I have. But like I said, if I keep it all in one place, I'm less likely to use it because I don't want to have to like get up and go get what I need, and I just find it's easier to store it where I need it. But it is easy to lose track of how much you have when you do that. So I think this skincare inventory was actually a really good thing for me to see how much I actually have. Skincare is one of those things that does go bad. It doesn't have an extremely long shelf life. So it is very nice to know what I have here already so that I can slow down on getting new skincare products. And even though I'm on a low buy, I am still accepting PR, and I am still active on Octoly, and I feel like recently, specifically with Octoly, because that is basically, Octoly is a platform that influencers can use to get PR sent to them, but they're individual campaigns that you apply for. And I find myself doing the skincare campaigns the most because I am such a skincare lover. Like, that is my passion. I love skincare. I probably have more skincare than I have makeup, to be very honest with you guys, because I think taking care of your skin is so important, especially when you're approaching 40 like I am. I know, it's scary to say that number, but it's coming. So yeah, anyway, I did, like I said, I gathered everything into a pile. I did show you guys that sneak peek on Instagram stories if you follow me there. If you don't, my handle is just at Lisa_V23. Make sure to check it out because I do every once in a while give you guys some behind the scenes of stuff. But I gathered it all up. I kind of wish I would have filmed it then and there, but I didn't. My lighting wasn't great that day, so I thought I would just go ahead and sit down and give you the numbers. So wow, it took me so long, first of all, just to even gather everything. And then once I had it gathered, separating into piles, that was tricky. Also, partially separating it into categories is hard because some products kind of fall into multiple categories. So I did my best to kind of put them in categories and not have too many categories. I didn't want to have like 100 different types of products to talk about. So I tried to consolidate the categories as much as I could. I do have numbers here for both my body care items as well as my face skincare stuff as well. So we're gonna go ahead and get into these numbers. Okay, so the first category was my self-tanning products, and I actually have 8 of those, which I was really surprised because I haven't self-tanned in a long time. So I actually need to either start using those or get rid of them if I'm not going to. My next category, this is kind of a bigger category. I put all of my serums and targeted treatments in one category, so I have a total of 18 of those. Next, I had my sheet mask category, and I have a total of 39 individual sheet masks. That's a lot. Next was eye treatments, so this included like any eye creams, eye serums. I did have like my eye masks, like the sheet mask types that are like one-time use eye masks in with sheet masks, but this is just like other eye treatments. I have a total of 12 right now. For eye makeup remover, I have 4. I'm gonna stop here real quick because I did wanna say some of these categories, specifically this one, I have included any like minis and stuff. So for example, for my eye makeup removers, 2 are mini size, like deluxe size samples, and 2 are full size. And one of the full size is almost out. So even though 4 sounds like a lot, it's actually not as much as it sounds like. And some of the other categories, I do have a lot of deluxe samples. I get them as like point perks or free gift with purchase, or I'll buy like the little Sephora kits that come with a bunch of minis sometimes. So yeah, keep that in mind. Some of these are minis as well. They're not all full size, but it is still a lot. The next category was sunscreen. I'm actually running really low. I only have 2 right now, but that does not include my Kate Somerville setting spray that has sunscreen in it, and that's one of my favorite ways to apply sunscreen. I actually have 2 of those, but those were included in my setting spray category with makeup. So, but I do have like 2 other sunscreens in my collection right now. For face moisturizers, I have a lot. I had 24 face moisturizers. For body moisturizers, I have a total of 9 currently. Lip treatments, I have 8 currently. And then facial toners, I have 9. For facial oils, I was so surprised because I don't use these often either, but I have 10 facial oils right now. Facial cleansers, I actually have a total of 20. A lot of these though are minis, but still, I currently have 20 face cleansers. That is crazy. For exfoliating products, so I included exfoliators, facial scrubs, and peels in this category. I have a total of 18 products currently in that category. For foot products, so foot exfoliating products as well as like foot creams, I have 3. And hand creams, I have 3. And facial masks that are not sheet masks, so multi-use face masks, the ones that come in the jar, I have a total of 39 right now. That is really a lot. Yeah, that's a lot. And then for makeup removing wipes, I have 2. I don't use a lot of makeup removing wipes. I keep those kind of on hand for travel usually, but I have only 2 right now. Okay, so those are my numbers. I know it's kind of crazy, but I did want to kind of go over my goals as far as my skincare numbers. So as I've mentioned, I am on a low buy. I am planning to not purchase any new beauty products, including skincare, this year, with a couple exceptions. The first exception is if I run out of something altogether. So, for example, for the eye makeup remover category that I already mentioned, I'm almost out of the full-size one that I'm using right now, which is from Sephora collection. So once I'm out of that, I'll probably try to get through those 2 minis that I have and then to my last full size. So if I actually go through all that product this year before the end of the year, then I will go ahead and repurchase another eye makeup remover, but I'm not gonna purchase any new eye makeup removers until all 4 of those are used up. So that is the first thing that's the first exception. I will repurchase if I run completely out of an item. So like makeup removing wipes. If I use up both packs that I have and I feel like I need more, I'll go buy more. So that's the first thing. And then the second thing is I have also allowed myself, since I'm doing a low buy and not a no buy, I've allowed myself to make 1 purchase a month. And this includes any beauty related product. So it could be a skincare item, or it could be a makeup item, or I don't know, a hair care item, which I rarely ever purchase, but because I do nothing with my hair, but you know, that kind of thing. So there may be a month this year that I decide that I want to try a new skincare item that comes out, but I'm going to be really careful with skincare in particular because I feel like these numbers are getting insane. Specifically like face masks, that's a really high number. I was really surprised. I knew I had a lot, but when I actually started counting them out, I was really surprised. And with the face masks, the multi-use face masks, most of those are full size. I have a few deluxe samples in that category, but most of that number, that 39, is full size. So I have way more than I could use up. I definitely, after seeing that, it's making me motivated to mask more, specifically using up my multi-use masks. Sometimes I feel like I get kind of in a rut with using only sheet masks. So I think for a while I'm gonna try to use the multi-use masks a little bit more and more regularly so I can get through some of those. That's my goal, is to try to use some of those up this year. I would like to see these numbers go down by the end of the year. So I am planning to do an inventory at the end of the year for both my makeup and skincare so we can see how these numbers adjust throughout the year. I'm hoping pretty much every category on this sheet goes down. The only one that I wouldn't mind growing is the sunscreen because I feel like both of those sunscreens I'm probably going to use up very quickly, so I might end up needing to buy more. But everything else, I think I should be able to go down on my number by the end of the year. And I'm just going to make it a goal to try to use up as much of this product as I can. I hate things going to waste, and especially skincare because it's so expensive. So I really am going to be trying to make sure I'm utilizing it. A lot of these categories, I do have multiple products that I'm almost out of. So you're going to be seeing a lot of skincare in my empties this year. I'm actually really excited about that. I had someone mention that on my makeup inventory, that they were excited to see how my empties like increase throughout the year. Since I'm buying less and I'll have less new products coming in, I can focus in on what I have already, and I'm really hoping that that will allow me to actually use up some of this product and move some things out of my collection. So that is my goal for this year. I'm really excited about it actually. As I was going through and sorting my skincare, I was looking at all the different products that I have, and I have some amazing products that I actually am really excited to get to using. So I am someone who, once I open something, I have to use that up before I try something different when it comes to skincare. So I only have, you know, one eye cream I use at night and one eye cream I use during the day, and until those are completely gone, I won't open a new one. So a lot of the skincare for like eye creams and face serums and moisturizers have never been opened. So I'm really excited to get through what I'm using now so that I can start using some of those other products that are kind of like waiting in the wings. So yeah, that is my plan for this year. Wish me luck. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you're doing your own skincare inventory, I'd love to hear about it. Let me know if you were shocked as I was with how much that you had, but yeah, that's pretty much it for me today. If you guys have questions, comments, leave them down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.